let's talk a little bit about how to remain calm in any situation. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me, Matt here, and today I'm talking about how to stay calm in any situation. Now, I want to preface this by saying this isn't going to be a cure for all anxiety, for all worry, or all stress. This isn't going to make you suddenly feel at complete peace with the world and forget your worries. What it is going to do is help you calm down and keep your cool. And it's very, very simple and anyone can apply it. And it's going to make a difference right away because you're going to notice the difference because you're going to notice what you've been doing wrong in a lot of these stressful situations. When you start panicking, there is one thing that most people instinctively do wrong. So what is that? Well, it all comes down to the breathing. When you start to panic, you often start to, hyperventilate. You start breathing erratically, and what that causes is it doesn't just cause your breathing to be erratic, but it also affects your heart rate. So now your heart rate is, elevated, and that's increasing the symptoms of panic. You're panicking more, and then you're hyperventilating more, your heart rate is going up further, and it just all spirals out of control. And that's why you can go from feeling normal to complete and utter panic in, a matter of seconds. So the way to actually deal with this is the minute that you're, not feeling calm, whether you're angry at someone, whether you're panicking or having some kind of anxiety, whether you're just stressed out and you can't handle it all, the first thing I want you to do is just to notice that and say, okay, this is what's happening, this is happening, I don't have to, get more worried about it, it's here, I've noticed it. And then next of all, I want you to look at your breathing. First of all, just notice how you're breathing at the minute. Are you breathing really fast? Are you breathing really slow? Can you even feel your breathing at all, or are you too focused on what's going on in your head? At that point, I want you to start to focus on controlling your breathing, and I want you to just take it in a slow and controlled manner. And most importantly, I want you to make sure that that breathing is regular. What I mean by this is, say you breathe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 7. I want you to keep doing that. Don't breathe in for 3 seconds and out for 4 and then in for 5 seconds and out for 6. Don't change it up like that, because that is erratic breathing, and that erratic breathing, even if it's big deep breaths and it's slow or whatever, if you're changing the rhythm of your breathing like that, it's going to have an effect on your heart rate and so on, and it's going to worsen the situation. Keep a steady rhythm, and if it helps, then just count in your head. And if you don't want to do different numbers, then just breathe in for the same number and out for the same number. You can breathe in for 4, out for 4, breathe in for 4, out for 4, and so on. Or you can breathe in for 5, out for 7, whatever numbers fit you. Just pick a couple of numbers, it could be the same numbers or 2 different numbers, and count as you're breathing in, count as you're breathing out, and try to do it with a steady rhythm to it. Now for one, this is going to help you in 2 ways really. The first of those ways is that you're going to be focusing on your breathing, so you're no longer focusing on what's going on in your head and all the worry in that. It's the same principle that applies in meditation. When you're meditating, you try not to think, but you don't specifically try not to think, because that doesn't work. It's like if I tell you, don't think of a pink elephant, you immediately think of a pink elephant. You actually try not to think by actually doing something else, by distracting yourself from the process of thinking, and you do that by focusing on your breathing. So the same principle applies here. When you're panicking, when you're stressed, when you're angry, whatever it is that's getting you, to lose your cool, then by focusing on your breathing, you can distract yourself from that, take yourself out of that and step away from it for a minute. And the second part of this is that because your heart rate is going to be, brought to a normal level and going to stop being so erratic because of your breathing changing, you're also going to feel calmer. Physically, your body is going to stop producing that panic response. Everything is going to calm down, you're going to feel more relaxed, and you're going to be more capable of handling the situation. Now, the other thing that this affects is actually your thinking. When you start to panic, all of the different things going on in your body cause your brain to pretty much shut down, and so it doesn't respond to the situation in the best way. So by actually controlling your breathing like this, you're going to ensure that you can think clearly and rationally, rather than just rushing to, your worst fears and anxieties over the situation. So this is going to help you respond in the correct way. And even if you still feel anxious, you might still feel angry or stressed or whatever, you're going to be able to say, okay, look, I know what's happening, but I'm going to deal with it, like a responsible adult. I'm not going to, scare myself over it, and I'm just going to, breathe, and I'm going to do what I need to do and then deal with the situation. So this is really helpful, and it's just helpful as well because you have something to do in those situations, because normally when you get anxious or whatever, you kind of don't know what to do. So I want you guys to try this. Next time you're in any situation where you don't feel 100% comfortable and you need to calm down a bit, try and focus on your breathing, maintain a steady rhythm, and see if it helps. I hope this helps you guys out. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe up there because we've got regular videos that go out multiple times a week. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. And if you want to keep watching, check out the video that's linked on screen. Also, if you haven't already, check out my Gumroad page to get one of my programs on there. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.